everyone, it's great to see you. Today I am dealing with the urns that are going to be closest to our front door. We've done the 3 planters with our round obelisks and the lights. We've planted up the 2 large urns, and now I want something up here. It is enclosed, so not enclosed, but there's no access to rainfall or really any sunshine under here this close to the door. In the summer, I did plant up some shade planters, and I babied them along, but I had to move them out for sun here and there. And I feel like so close, so much shade. Now it's winter, of course. I'm going to go with artificial decorations in these 2 planters. So you'll see that I have these 2 urns that are bright red. About a month ago, I went and I spray painted one of the sets of urns that I'd picked up at Home Depot. I think I got 6, 8 of them, a lot of them, because they were such a good price. And because they were so reasonably priced, it ended up being about $10 an urn. I figured I'm going to give a try for something new and see what happens. So I had plants in here. I had dumped them out. I spray painted this, and I'll put up the type of spray paint that I used. It did take 2 different coats to really seal it in and get it looking good. And I love the bright, happy red because that is the color that I'm highlighting with. So I think that this brings some color and some lightness up in a darker area of the house. Now, I have filled it with some styrofoam pieces here, and I am just going to add in some artificial greens. So a number of years ago, I ordered these. Boy, I can't remember if it was Front Door or I can't remember who it was. I'll try to put the link down below, but they sell some plant pot fillers. They also sell like window box fillers that are artificial. And you know, this is just going to be a good start. So I'm going to poke this down through the styrofoam. And I chose sort of hard styrofoam because I want it to really stick well. Okay, let's see. That's not too bad for a starting place. Now I'm going to look. And I have some real greens that I could add. I also have these cute snowmen, which also pick up that red color. So I'm going to see how it works. I have to turn this so they actually get into the foam. Whew. Poor snowman. Go. And we're going to sink him right down in there. And I'm going to try to keep, I like things even on both sides of my door. So I'm going to try to do the same thing on this side. Let's see here. Okay, wish me luck. Oh. That didn't sound good, but I think it's nice and firmly in here. Okay, pretty good. I'm going to just scooch them back into place, and then we'll work on the mat. Okay. Let me see what I think of these. I want plenty of space. I like it. I think that this is really cheerful and bright and happy by the door. I wasn't sure if I'd like the tree so close to it. Jury's still out on that a little bit, but I do like that it gives us some light coming from this corner. So I'm going to leave it close like this. We can always rearrange because there's just styrofoam in here. I can pick these up. They're so nice and light. Now, let's talk about the doormat. I picked up a new doormat that says Happy Holidays. I'm going to put this one off to the side. And then we have some cracked acorns here. Let's see. I'm going to try putting this down first as sort of an initial rug, and we might have to move the planters. You know who did this? Janie. on Dig, Plant, Water, Repeat. Love her YouTube channel. And she had the same type of thing, I want to say, not for Christmas, but some other time of year. And it just added to the welcome part of the door. Like, it just felt homey having this down. And because we're covered, this could get a little wet with the rain blowing on it, but my guess is it won't really have any trouble. Okay. We're going to have to sort of nestle these. I sort of like it next to it, I think. And then I'm going to put this on top, right here, nice and close. There's white fur here. I wonder if that's from the cats. Oh, we're looking good. Now, when I went to get those great pot inserts that I used in the urns, I picked up some of this fragrant cedar. I love the smell of pine. It's just beautiful, so Christmassy. And some magnolia leaves. Now, I have to tell you, I traveled to a conference down south earlier this year, and it was the first time either that I noticed or that I had seen this type of southern magnolia with the back of the leaves. It looks like suede leather. It honestly does. And as I'm driving around, I'm like, it's magnolia leaves. Up north here, we only see this when we buy them for Christmas. It was so exciting. So those of you down south that can run out in your yard and cut some of these out, I am so jealous of you. So I have these magnolia tips. They are beautiful. They have the dark green, shiny side, and then this leathery, suede brown. It's such a beautiful texture to add. And this green is a little more lime green. So let me undo these, and we'll try to put them in. So I'm not going to put too many of these in here because I don't have many of them really. I always believe in overstuffing your containers. So if you have extra pieces to drape in, go for it. That's what makes this just look so good. And I think adding a few real elements to our faux greenery here is really going to help it fill in and look real. We're going to trick people, and that's okay. I don't mind saying it. Let's see, I'm gonna put this one in the middle. I like these so much, I might have to go back to Hidden Gardens and get some more. They just, look at how pretty. Just love how that is. Okay, let's see how it is with our beautiful magnolia tips here. Look at that leathery side. Oh, I just love it. I don't want to put them in the back because I want people to see them, but I suppose we do need some back there. Let's see. Oh, this is a nice big piece. Maybe over here. Just going to sort of lay that in. Oh, these are beautiful. If I lived down south, I'd be convincing Dan that we just had to have this type of magnolia. Let's see here. Maybe. You can't see this one from the front, but you can see it from the back. And I do sort of like how that looks. Let me see where I should put this one. Okay, you can't see them very well from down where the camera is. I'm going to sort of floof them a little bit here so that they make a little bit more of an impact. Now, I saw on somebody's YouTube channel, they had found some of these magnolia leaves in a really very good imitation of them. And They were gorgeous. If I ever come across a real good faux magnolia like this, that probably would be worth it to get, because these are pretty pricey just to buy the tips like this, and you don't get that many. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do that in the future. Okay. We're gonna floof it out. I don't want to break it though. Let's see if I stand it up a bit more. If we see it peeking out now. I have to say, I really like this. This looks like a happy entrance, and that's the feeling that I want people to get when they come up to the house. Now, I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but I can see the white styrofoam when I look in the top. So people are going to come up here, and I know they're going to look in, and they're going to see that, and that's going to bother me. So what I'm going to do is we have some tree trimming being done in a couple days, and they'll be taking down some branches of our arborvitaes just for the regular yearly trim up. I'm just going to stuff those in the bottom, even if I lay them flat, so that when people walk up by it, that's what they'll see, just that green, not this startling white. Let me turn this a little bit. I want that shiny green to show through to you. Oh, I love this. So I'm going to ask Dan to take the camera and step back so that you can get a view of all these great planters that we've done. I am so excited with how this looks. I just feel like this draws you up to the front door. We get to our happy snowmen. I hope that you're like me and you are enjoying getting ready for the holidays. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.